Okay, we need to have a serious discussion about Justin Herbert. He came into the NFL in 2020 and set the league on fire in his rookie season, breaking numerous rookie quarterback records that had stood for decades. He went toe-to-toe with Tom Brady and looked like he would be a surefire lock to be a top 5 quarterback within his first few seasons in the league. 5 seasons in, and that has not been the case. He won Offensive Rookie of the Year, made a Pro Bowl in year 2, and that's been it. He has not thrown for more than 25 TD passes in his last 3 seasons, and that is worrying when he threw for 31 and 38 in his first 2 seasons respectively. He underperformed in his first playoff game, and as a result, the Chargers infamously choked away a 27-0 lead versus the Jaguars. He then proceeded to play in his second playoff game this past weekend and played, given the circumstances, the worst game of his career, with multiple errant throws that resulted in Texans points off of interceptions, and outside of his 86-yard TD pass to Ladd McConkey, did not make any other notably great throws or plays to make up for his mistakes. We have continued to blame everyone else on the team for his shortcomings and mistakes. Former head coach Brandon Staley was dragged through the mud, and he is not without fault. But to put 100% of the blame for Herbert's shortcomings is ridiculous. Herbert did have his 38 TD pass season under Staley after all. Staley's defense, which was supposed to be his specialty, was not as good as advertised. It only got worse, and it cost the Chargers wins and Staley his job. The Chargers brought in Jim Harbaugh to toughen up this team and change the culture. Finally, Justin Herbert had a real head coach. Surely he's going to ascend to that top 5 QB status that he was supposed to be this whole time, right?
No.
25 TDs to 3 picks in 2025? That's a great stat line if you're a game manager with an elite defense. The Chargers defense is good, but Herbert was not picked in the top 10 to be a game manager. He was picked to carry the Chargers to the Super Bowl with his arm. It's not like he hasn't had talent. He had Keenan Allen as his number 1 receiver for his first 4 years in the league, and Mike Williams was a solid number 2 receiver. The Chargers always made sure to get him solid tight ends like Hunter Henry and Hayden Hurst. Yet, it's always something that Herbert needs. That's the excuse everyone makes for him. He needs more receiving help. He needs a running game. He needs a better offensive line. He needs a real head coach. He needs a better defense. Well, we are 5 years in, and he has been given all of those things at some point during those 5 years. He is still yet to notch one single playoff win. At what point do we point the finger at Herbert and just say he's not good enough? When do we just admit that this is what he is? He has amazing arm talent, but he is incapable of consistently winning in this league without every aspect of his team performing at a high level. When Jim Harbaugh comes in and changes you into a power running offense with a top 10 pick at the quarterback position, that should tell you a lot of what Harbaugh thinks of Herbert. Him with the ball in his hands does not give this team the best chance to win games. And I had to just mention this personal gripe about Herbert. If I see him sitting on the sideline with that sad look on his face one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. That is the type of aura that kills team morale when your quarterback throws a pick and just stands there sad and mopey like a baby-faced Jay Cutler. Whew. Anyways, this was a bit of a rant, but I'm sick of people continuing to defend Herbert and talk about him like he is a top 5 quarterback that is being done wrong. He honestly just kind of sucks, and I don't see him getting any better. At the very least, he will not live up to his first-round pedigree, and I predict he will be traded in the next few seasons. You don't think the Chargers will? Teams move off of quarterbacks very fast nowadays. If you aren't living up to your contract, then your ass will be gone, and it doesn't matter if the team just signed you to a lucrative 5-year deal and you're only in year 2 or 3, and I believe this will likely be Herbert's fate. And that's all I got to say. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Am I being too harsh on Herbert? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and I'll catch you all in the next video.